So overall, E3, who do you think really stole the show? I mean, between Sony and Microsoft.
It's a toss
Um,
up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think Nintendo fell a little flat, although they did have some really cool announcements. One of them for the Wii U, Hyrule Warriors. It's pretty interesting because a lot of people have been grasping for a new Zelda game, and what they came out with was a hack and slash action game. It's very closely aligned with the old Dynasty Warriors series. It's put together by Omega Force and Team Ninja, which is I love Team Ninja. Whatever they do is good for me. It's releasing in Japan on August 14th. I don't know how that relates to a United States release date, but I would imagine they would be pretty close. The other cool game that I saw on their announcement list was this game called Splatoon. If you took Splat and Cartoon, put them together, you get Splatoon. And of course, it's Nintendo, so they never take anything seriously. But this game, it's developed and published by Nintendo. It's a Nintendo game. It's coming out in 2015. It's a 4v4 third-person shooter. And what really kind of stood out to me was that they shoot paint. It's kind of like a paintball game. But the teams control parts of the map that they paint. So while you can shoot the other team to knock them out, but the only way to win is to control the map, and by doing that, you need to paint it. It was pretty neat to watch, I got excited for owners of the Wii U because it looks like a great team-based game, another party game.
I agree, but also you got Mario Party 10 in there. That too is also a game that I know on the original Wii. I had a couple Mario Party games, and when we had friends over,
It's a go-to game.
exactly, it's entertaining and guaranteed. Mario Party 10 is not going to miss with the Mario fans on
Absolutely
those
not.
games.
Nope. And
And,
it's good that they did that too because it's a really great series.
exactly, and you can't go wrong with that because entertaining games, you can get all ages of family in there involved.
Right.
All ages enjoy it. It's just a great game overall. Part of me kind of doesn't mind thinking about maybe a Wii U down the road because they have dropped the price quite a bit. Just for games kind of like that.
There's a couple of games from Microsoft I wanted to talk about. The first two are side-scrolling puzzle platformers. The first one being Ori and the Blind Forest. It's going to come out fall this year. It's done by Moon Studios and Microsoft Studios. It's going to be on the 360, the One, and the PC. So I'm assuming it's going to be on the PlayStation 2, but they didn't mention it. It looks like a really great game, very emotional. It's about this animal-type character that's being chased through the woods by an evil dark owl. Kind of for a younger audience, maybe, but still, it was very emotional. I'll let you guys check out the video, see what I'm talking about. The other one is called Inside. It's developed by Playdead. It's a side-scrolling puzzle platformer. It's going to come out in the first half of 2015. And if you didn't know, Playdead also did Limbo, so that's kind of the style that they're going for. This one is going to be full color, and it looks like the story is very mysterious, but it looks awesome. As far as side scrollers go, the game looks really, really interesting. The last game from Microsoft, it's also a cross-platformer. It's going to be out in the PS4 too. Rise of Tomb Raider. It's going to be the holiday of 2015. Developed by Crystal Dynamics. This game looks like the series is really going to come to fruition. They fully acknowledge the previous game. It's based off of it, and it's moving forward into a much more Tomb Raider style game. She's still toting her bow and arrow, but you're going to start seeing bigger caves, bigger temples, and I think we can anticipate to start seeing much more temple running than the previous game.
Another game I'd like to talk about is the Halo reboots, which is Halo: The Master Chief Collection. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but it's going to be all the Halos pretty much remastered for the Xbox One. This excites me because I'm a huge Halo fan. I know there's been some issues through the years and stuff, but hopefully they get all fixed. Any issues that were any of the games are pretty much addressed and fixed, which I'm pretty sure they did because they're going through remastering them and redoing them for the Xbox One.
Yeah, exactly. I'm imagining it's going to be a lot like the Orange Box, where they'll all be right there, and you can just select the one that you want to play, and then it will probably have the option of either the campaign or the multiplayer. I'm kind of hoping they don't make a central hub for the multiplayer, that they leave each individual game's multiplayer alone. But we'll have to wait and see because they didn't really talk about it.
I tell you this, not because I trust you, Agent Locke. But because all our lives are at stake. Because the seeds of our future are sown in his past.
Tell me, Diggs, what grinds your gears?
To be honest with you, this week E3 was great and all, but the only thing that grinds my gears is I would have liked to see a lot of these games a lot earlier, like pre-summer release. Like we should already be playing some of them right now. That's the only thing that grinds my gears this week.
I really agree. I mean, they salvaged some of that by agreeing to release or set up and start the free games with gold on the Xbox One. But even that was kind of a flop because they gave you 2 arcade-style games and then a discount on a game that nobody bought anyway, that Dragon game.
Oh, that's right. So
yeah, I don't even know what the name of the game is because nobody plays it and nobody wants to play it.
So that brings us to the closing segment of our episode. And we'd like to get feedback from you guys who are viewing this. What games are you looking forward to most?
Yeah, games that they announced that we didn't talk about include, but are not limited to, Batman Arkham Knight, Grim Fandango, Infamous First Light, Phantom Dust, Project Spark, Scalebound, Sunset Overdrive, which they've been pushing pretty hard, The Witcher 3, Mario Party 10, Mario Maker, Xenoblade Chronicles 10, NHL 15, a new Battlefield Hardline, Dragon Age Inquisition, which is also has been they've been pumping out videos and pushing that one too. And then of course, and I gotta say, man, I was really happy to see this go down. Is Star Wars Battlefront coming back hard? They didn't put too much out other than a few graphical details, seeing how the world is gonna come out, and it looks really good. Oh, and for you Wii U people, God bless you. Miyamoto Star Fox coming out. They released absolutely nothing other than the fact that it's the gamepad will be able to be used as a motion controller, and you'll be able to go from first person to third person just by looking up and down from the tablet. Other than that, they didn't say anything about it. I don't even think that they were gonna release it at this E3, but considering the progress of the game, I think they figured they'd just pop it right out. So,
well, if there's anything you guys want us to bring up, let us know. We don't have a problem talking about it, and we hope you guys enjoyed the segment.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening, and always, if there's anything you want to hear our opinion on, please feel free to drop us a line at the link below. I am Captain Morgan.
And I am Diggs.
And next week, we will be bringing you some Destiny. Have a good night. Happy gaming.